We don't heal through advice, but we heal and we learn deep down. We learn by jumping in the water and feel the cold water. If somebody tells you that it's cold, but you've never experienced cold water before, if you've never been in the ocean, you will never fully understand the experience of this grandiosity. You heal by being around other people, by being in another person's reality. When they open a door and they show you their reality and they show you how they think, they show you how they do things, and you can also see the outcome. That's how you can forget about yourself. You can forget about your own reality and where you are in the world and everything that you've learned. You forget about that because there's a new way of doing things that it either works for this person and you can see how they succeed in their own actions, or on the other side, the other person doesn't succeed and you can see why they continue making the same mistakes. The core insight from this is that your body learns a lesson when it's here with real people doing real things. It learns that your nervous system welcomes that reality to being with not only somebody that you trust and a reality that you trust, even if you are feeling not so grounded, but then you come in contact with this person and you suddenly discovers how they live, and your nervous system feels safe to be in community. Social connection, it releases oxytocin, lowers cortisol. That's why we feel more rested and regulated, and we are in this restful state. The presence of calm, it not only regulates our nervous system, but also it regulates everyone's nervous system around us. Simply by being next to someone, even if it's in a coffee shop, it lowers the autonomic stress in us. I will add an insight here because when I was traveling, I was at my cousin's house, and in her house, it's her own rules. It's the way to learn rather than do, to let go of what I normally do, to welcome what she does. And one thing was that when I was there, being at ease, it wasn't a lesson of, okay, I feel at ease, that's what I am learning today, but rather I was inhaled with that reality, and my body could fully experience peace and rest in a manner that was very different from what I experienced. Peace and rest in the city. And I want to state a point that somatic healing thrive through bodily experiences where the body feels safe. The body feels safe within communal experiences as well as other experiences. At my time, the time that I had, it was so incredible to a point that it did not feel like therapy, but it felt like I was there and I was every time, every second, so present. It was embedded with shared routines, with quiet rhythms, with nurturing food. It was not counseling, it was not any sort of therapy, but it was healing. How do we let community be our shared space? How do we bring not only people together, but experiences together that will transform us day by day? By offering gentle weekly invitations. It could be a potluck that you are hosting, or maybe somebody that you know can host. Sitting with people without having a purpose, but sitting there with presence. And making sure you look at them in the eye and really notice their presence, and looking at your own presence, feeling your own presence. While you sit there quietly to wonder, what is my body doing in this moment? And allowing the presence that you experience in this moment to be healing. Community is not only company, but it's letting your body and your soul and your heart rest. You see, healing is not finding solutions only using our minds, but it's finding solutions where our body belongs and where we feel a sense of belonging. Where have you been that allowed you to feel seen today, this week, this month? Share down in the comments below if you have a place that let your nervous system sigh. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.